Okay, I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna show everybody how to run the program Sailaway through Steam on a Linux system. This Linux system that I'm running is the latest version of Open Mandriva. So what we're going to do here, and I'm using Simple Screen Recorder to record this. So I'm going to go over here, and I have my resolution set at 800 by 600 because I'm using an old desktop. And I don't like to waste any of the memory because I really can't afford to. So it's going to make the gameplay best. And I don't have the great graphics that Sailaway shows usually, but it's not bad. So I'm going to open Playonlinux. You're going to need that, but you want Wine installed first. So if you don't have Wine installed, do that first and then Playonlinux. Use that. So I'm going to go ahead and open that, Playonlinux. Okay, now initially Steam won't be here, so you're going to want to install Steam from within Playonlinux by clicking the install button, and then you go to games, and since I'm running the screen capture and I haven't run it before, it's not showing me a list of the games. I'm not sure why, but they should be in this window. And that will come up, and you will scroll down until you find Steam. It'll be listed here. So then you will install it from within here. Now when it asks you if it wants to start Steam after you download it or after it's installed, you want to uncheck that box. You don't want to start it up right after Playonlinux installs it. That's very important. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this though. So once you're done getting that taken care of, you're going to want to configure your Wine, and we're going to go to this one, and maybe that's why it didn't come up on the other, but anyway, we're going to go to configure Wine. Okay, so I'm going to hit that, and we're going to wait till that pops up for us, and then you're going to want to go to libraries, and these top two under existing overrides are going to be there, but this bottom one won't be. So you're going to scroll down here until you find D3D DLL. So once you find it, you're going to click add. You're going to find it here, click add, and then it'll show up here, and then you want to click it, and then you want to click edit, and then you want this disable button clicked. Okay, and then you'll have the disabled listed next to it. That's what you want, because Windows, it tries to use the wrong that screws everything up if it's not disabled. Then you go to graphics, and these two will be checked by default. This one won't be. Since I'm running 800 by 600, I want Wine to be in line with that, so I have the smoothest and best gameplay. It seems to work best for me, so that's what I've done. I'm leaving the screen resolution at 96 dpi. I know it sucks, but that's what I'm doing. And then you might want to check your audio and see that that's in order. So you can mess around with that a little bit. But those are really the two main things, libraries and graphics, you want to maybe work with. And I'm going to cancel that. So next, what you want to do before once this is installed and everything, and you've done that, you may not want to run this yet. You might want to go to your distribution packages and search for Wine and download some of the things that seem to be necessary for Playonlinux. And you can just click on the list that comes up in your distribution packages when you search for Wine and read some of the comments below. And a lot of people will have, there's at least one or two people that have comments saying this was vital for Playonlinux to work. So there are a couple of other things you might want to install. But once that's all done, you can, and Steam's installed, you can click Steam, and I'm going to click Run. And that'll take a little while. We'll get this, and then we're going to go click here. Now you'll notice when I click in password, nothing's coming up. So and the keyboard won't type. Okay, so you think, oh well, damn, my keyboard isn't working. Well, just keep your mouse here in the password box and right click the mouse, get away from the paste, and then left click it in the box again, and now you've got the cursor and you can type. That had me confounded for a short amount of time. I finally figured that out. So now I can type my password, and that doesn't happen every time, but it will maybe on your system, so just remember that. I'm gonna put my password in, and I'm gonna go ahead and click login. I could have hit enter, but I want to see that the mouse is working properly. And now we're gonna wait. Okay, well, that came up pretty quick. I'm gonna close that. I don't need to see that. It's in store mode right now, and I usually have problems here with it displaying anything. I'm gonna go to library, and then you can see that I have Sailaway installed. It's right here. So, and you can see it here. I installed that from a Windows system and then promptly unplugged that. But so I wanted to try it on Linux, and I've been using it with Linux. So if you don't have Sailaway already, but you've already purchased it, then you can, and you can purchase it once you have all the Steam set up. You can purchase it from within the Steam site and everything once you have an account. So then you'll be okay anyway. But where it says play, it'll say install. So you'll click that and you'll wait for Sailaway to install on your current system. And once it's installed and done, then you'll get the play button and all that. I usually restart first just to make sure everything's right. So I'm going to go ahead and click play, and we will see Sailaway in action on this Open Mandriva Linux system, the latest version of Open Mandriva. I'm sorry I can't remember what the numbers are as far as the version number, but it's pretty good. There was an Australian that had a review about it, and I decided to install it, and I'm glad I did because it works really well. He was like, "Oh, this is fabulous." I can't do the Aussie thing. I can't do the accent, but yeah, he was just going on and on about it, and I thought, yeah, you know, I'm gonna try that. I'm glad again that I did. Okay, you can hear the sound works. I'm going to turn that down here real quick. I got a whole bunch of chat stuff going on. Hopefully I can get out of that here and get it off the screen. Okay, well, maybe. Let's go here and okay, there it goes. Now you can see that I'm going with the game on Linux. It doesn't support Linux, but here it is. I'm going to change the views. There we go. I can move the mouse around so I get different boat views. You can see where I'm at. I can use the maps and the GPS and all the headings and all. So click on map, and you can see my boats down here. You can zoom in or out. Got your GPS. Everything is working proper. Okay, info, it's all working. So this is fabulous. Oh, this is fabulous. You know, like the guy that I decided to download this operating system would say. So there we are. It's pretty nice. You can sail. I'm going to go through some more of the views, cycle through so you can see that everything's working. Sailaway on Linux. It's pretty awesome. You're going to need to follow some of the steps that I have spelled out in this video. I'm just kind of cycling around doing weird stuff just to show that the graphics work. Again, I'm on an old system, so there's pauses, and the settings, you don't want to, if you're on an older system, you don't want to have the settings up here in Sailaway with all the full graphical capabilities. You want to just be able to kind of sail until you get a nicer computer that's more modern, with Linux on it, of course. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and quit this and quit the game. And once you do that, you're going to want to quit Steam. And then you'll probably have this. It might go away or it might not. So I'm going up to the corner, and I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to go ahead and click close. And you'll see the blue screen back there will go away in a moment because it's killing programs in the virtual drive. Then I'm going to exit Playonlinux properly, like that. And then I am going to hit the tab key, since I can't see the bottom of this window and you can't resize it, this particular program. I think it's about 11 times for the tab. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll try that. No, I don't want to cancel it. Let's try one more. 12. I guess it's 12 from there. And then I'm going to hit the space bar.